Hey guys, it's Galindy here and welcome back to my channel. It feels so weird to be in front of the camera again because I haven't filmed any videos for such a long time. I've been so busy here and there. I'll tell you every single details later, but yeah, I think we should just get started with the video right away. So today we have Wendy's. Yay! This video is not sponsored in any way. And the reason why I'm not doing a drive-through video is because first of all, it's getting pretty cold now. And I kind of have a cold. I can kind of feel it coming right now. So I think I definitely need to stay warm inside. And second of all, I actually got some coupons through Uber Eats. I don't know. They just threw me some random coupons and I was able to save up $10. So yeah, I just had to Uber it and have it home. All right, so let's pull out what we have. So I got the Dave single with cheeseburger, and then I got some fries, and then I got chilies. This is actually my first time trying this. I saw people saying that this is Western version of 순대국밥. So we're gonna do 고민 상담 today. I don't even know how to say 고민 상담 in English. 고민 상담 영어로. Counseling for concerns, that's kind of weird. Advice for one's problems. I would say advising session or kind of adulting diaries. I don't know. There's probably a way to make it better than just counseling for concerns. I'm just going to respond to some of the thoughts you guys have written down on my Instagram question tab. And then I'm just going to share my thoughts and maybe some problem solving or anything helpful. I found that a lot of them are pretty repetitive, so I'm just gonna do a few. 근데 제가 지금 너무 배가 고파가지고 I think I should kind of eat though. I've tasted something like this before, but I don't know what it is. It's kind of like the sauce that goes into a lot of burritos. What I really like about this is the way they have some beef in there and some beans as well. 이게 약간 건더기가 맛있네. Would I try this again? Yes. For the burger, it's not bad. But it's just, I think it's pretty ordinary. For the soup, I mean, I haven't tried anything like this on other fast food restaurants, so I think it's pretty new to me. 그래서 I would give a higher rank for this one. So what I found very repetitive was something about career or job hunting. So someone said, job hunting right now and it feels very, very dehumanizing. Constantly applying but countless rejection plus ghosted. Should I settle for less or wait for a better job opportunity? Adulting is hard, I want to cry. I feel so behind in my career, other people are doing so many things, internships, projects, and I'm just here. But I think I'll first of all narrow it down to the third question. I feel so behind in my career, other people are doing so many things, internship, projects, and I'm just here. I actually have a question for you. Have you worked really hard for this? Have you applied to so many different opportunities, whatever you see? Have you reached out to people? Have you, made connections, try attending different events and stuff like that? Have you done that? Because if you answered no to that, then I suggest you do. Because it's kind of the same thing as saying, I really envy people with good body shape, being really healthy, but I don't know what to do, but not eating healthy and not exercising. It's kind of giving that. So you have to be able to answer yes to the question I gave you. There's actually a quote that I really like. Everything is a win if the goal is to experience. I personally think that experience is so important. I think I'm starting to learn the importance of experience the more I grow up, but it's something that you cannot even buy. I kind of live with this thought that any experience, God, I can't even think in English. I can't even think in Korean. It's bilingual. In most circumstances, I feel 뭐든지 결국엔 양분이 된다. 어떠한 선택을 하든 experience is so important. You have to realize that. I think that hit me maybe last year or this year. The one that I felt pretty behind or this platform that I used to compare myself very often with is actually YouTube. I don't know if that's surprising or not, but I used to compare myself pretty often with YouTubers who started their YouTube channel later than me or who started around the same time as I did. And not every single YouTuber, but especially YouTubers who also lived in like a foreign country and had like, I guess like half Korean and half like international audience. Just, any like content creators that make similar videos like I do. And the reason for that was because I really wanted to do well. With studying, a lot of people say the more effort you put in, the better you get at studying. The more practice you do, the better you get at something. So that was kind of the equation I had. Like, okay, you put more effort, you get better results, right? I think YouTube made me realize that sometimes effort does not equal result. Like, effort does not equal success. For example, like certain K-pop idols. Some K-pop idols, they have better singing skills. They might have less popularity than another group. But does that mean that the one that had the less popularity did not work hard enough? Because like, I don't think so. Sometimes everything has to just come together. Like, your talent, your work ethic, even with YouTube, like the algorithm has to choose you. Like you don't chase the algorithm at this point. You have to be the one that the people want. Like there's some kind of force, I don't know what it is, but you have to have all that and it has to work at the same time in order for everything to like work out. So there was a time when I started to question what my motivation was in terms of like continuing my YouTube channel. So the conclusion I came up with was experience, because I started my YouTube channel way before ChatGPT was a thing. So I like made my own script with my own hands, like just really brainstorming about storytelling and all that. And also like emailing back and forth with like businesses and certain companies. I really cherish those opportunities because that time made me who I am today. And I feel like that goes the same for any kind of experience. Like, I'll give you an example, but let's say you went into a workshop and that workshop was just so bad. Like, let's say it was like a trashy workshop. You might be thinking, why did I even come here? But one day, you might have an opportunity to hold a workshop yourself. That experience of going to a trashy workshop is gonna help you because you know a bad example and you're like, okay, the reason why it was bad is because this, so I'm not gonna repeat those mistakes as the other people did. It could work out that way. Like, I can't really give you like a specific details, but because it's different for everyone else. Every single experience helps you in some way. 30대에 알았으면 좋았을 것, 뭐 40대에 알았으면 좋았을 것, 뭐 이런 거 엄청 많잖아요. 그거를 사람들이 왜 사고 팔겠어요? 결국에는 나의 경험을 토대로 쓰는 거고, 그리고 소비자는 돈으로 그 경험을 사려고 하는 거죠. 내가 경험하는 대신 누군가의 경험을 내가 사는. 근데 모든 게 다 그래요, 생각해보면. 책도 그렇고, 뭐 그냥 매체들도 그렇고. 근데 솔직히 말해서 내가 경험하는 것과 그 사람의 경험을 내가 그냥 간접적으로 듣고 보는 거랑은 또 다른 개념인 것 같아요. Just think about the idea that you are creating your own experience. You can't even buy that with any amount of money. Like, that's so precious. So as long as you put that first, I feel like comparing yourself with others just with like what's seen, what the results are, will definitely lessen and you will feel better. Okay, let me move on to the second topic. I always overthink how people perceive me even though they're my closest friends. I mean, honestly, I feel like we all judge people in some way. Like, we can't deny that. And I feel like we can't stop that because that's just human tendency. Like, whether in a good way or a bad way, we look at things and we judge. I think the reason for overthinking is because you might be thinking that people judge negatively about you. If you're surrounded by good people, there's absolutely no reason to be overthinking that. There was actually a time when I realized that I judge people quite a lot. I don't know, there was some sort of like conviction or something that just hit me. Like, I just realized that I was kind of like judging people, like internally. So what I decided to do since then was to look at someone, and whenever I felt that judgment coming in, I always thought about something good about them. Let's say if I'm judging a person because they're too judgmental or like kind of negative about things, then I kind of think like they don't filter out things, but that means that they're actually really honest. 내가 생각하는 대로 내가 느낄 때도 있기 때문에 내가 긍정적으로 다른 사람들을 바라보면 사람들이 나를 평가하는 거에 대해서 두려움이 좀 덜 생길 수도 있지 않을까 싶어요. 물론, not all human beings are the same. There are weird people out there, but still, there's nothing to lose to think about things that way. So I suggest you to kind of come up with good things, surround yourself by good people, and I think that'll do. And then last but not least, this is a question I got quite a lot. 우선 한국어로는 이렇게 왔어요. 남자친구가 안 생겨요. 근데 너무 외로워요. 남친 만드는 법, 외로움 이기는 법. And then in English, someone else wrote, Will I ever get into a relationship? Or should I just date whoever just for the experience? 두 번째 질문을 좀 답하면서 자연스럽게 첫 번째 또 함께 다뤄볼게요. Like, okay, I feel like everyone else will give you different answers for this one because I've seen a lot of people be like, meet a lot of people in your 20s, everything's an experience. Like, yes, everything's an experience, but 그러니까 뭔가 이런 마음이 들 때 연애를 하는 게 진짜 위험하다 생각해요. 너무 외롭고 생겨야 할 것만 같고 막 이렇게 성급한 마음이 있을 때 만나면 안 되는 것 같아. 그러니까 왜냐면 약간 비유를 해볼게요. 제가 이제 캠퍼스에 살 때 뭐 8, 9시까지 막 작업하고 집에 늦게 들어갈 때가 꽤 많았어요. 저녁을 못 먹고 진짜 허기진 상태로 장을 보러 갈 때가 있어요. 근데 이제 저는 장보기 리스트를 적어두는 타입이란 말이에요. 그럼 이제 뭐 양파, 두부, 막 과자 이렇게 하는데 그렇게 엄청 허기진 상태로 장을 볼 때마다 느끼는 게 뭐냐면 거기 리스트에 적힌 정말 필요한 것 말고도 당장 이 배고픔을 채우기 위해서 다른 것까지 막 집게 되는 거예요. 평소에 먹지도 않는 푸딩을 갑자기 막 사고 예전에는 눈에 안 들어왔던 막 떡볶이를 사고 근데 밥을 충분히 먹은 상태로 되게 여유 있게 주말에 장을 보러 가면 딱 필요한 것만 사게 돼요. 그런데 저는 이게 진짜 약간 심리학처럼 인간관계에서도 충분히 나타난다고 생각하거든요. 뭔가 조급함, 다급함 이런 게 있고 마음이 허할수록 판단력을 잃게 되는 것 같아요. 평소에 내가 안 할 행동을 한다던가 아니면 불안형이 될 수도 있는 거고 뭐 그 상대한테 집착을 하게 될 수도 있는 거고 여러 가지 방식이 있겠지만 확실한 건 건강하게 만나진 못할 거예요. 그래서 제가 아까 비유를 했던 대로 내가 지금 배불러 있는 상태여야 되는데 그래서 뭔가 연애 이런 거 있어서 배부른 상태는 뭐냐? 혼자 있어도 그렇게 외롭지 않고 연애에 대해서 조급함을 느끼지 않는 그런 상황이 배부른 상황일 텐데 저라면 오히려 이럴 때 그러니까 저를 엄청 돌보는 시간을 가질 것 같아요. I think you should refer to the last video I made with my drive-thru series. 나 스스로가 채워져야 그만큼 관계도 건강할 수 있다 생각하는데 내가 지금 40%면은 다른 사람한테서 나머지 60을 채우려고 하게 될 것 같아요. 그래서 솔직히 이렇게 허할수록 만나는 거 좀 위험하다는 생각이 듭니다. 근데 그럼에도 불구하고 만약에 이미 나는 충분히 자기 객관화가 잘 되어 있다 이렇게 생각을 하신다면은 사실 뭐라도 해봐도 돼요. 근데 저라면은 그렇게 하지 않을 것 같아요. The best scenario is to actually build yourself and find someone who recognizes that. 나를 이렇게 채워준 상태에서 이 사람은 정말 채워진 사람이다. 이 사람 멋있는 사람이다라고 나를 딱 알아보는 사람을 만나는 게 최고의 방법인 것 같아요. 뭐 헛된 경험은 없다 이런 말을 하긴 했고 그것도 어느 정도 맞아요. 뭐 만나봐야 알겠죠. 근데 여러분이 후회할 행동을 하진 않았으면 좋겠다. 최대한 safe한 way로 했으면 좋겠다. And yes, that is it for my advising session. 와. 뭔가 입이 2개가 있으면 좋겠어. 하나는 먹방하고 하나는 이렇게 고민 상담했으면 좋겠는데 이제 제가 여러분의 고민을 들어드렸으니까 I will tell you my 고민. 근데 it's actually not a 고민. It's kind of an announcement because my heart's kind of set on stone already. But the announcement is actually that I will not be making more YouTube videos for a while. So you might be asking, until when? And I'll have to say until I graduate, which is like next April or May-ish. I might be posting like 1 or 2 videos maybe, but I won't be posting on like a constant schedule or anything. There was a time, like I think I was really active and the time that I spent most of my energy to YouTube was like 2019-ish. And I decided to take a break once. I didn't even take a break for that long. Like 진짜 한 달? 한두 달 쉬었나? 근데 그 사이에 많은 분들이 뭔가 떠난 느낌을 제가 받았던 거예요. 어린 제가. 그래서 그때 뭔가 느꼈어요. 나 쉬면 안 된다. 쉬면은 사람들이 떠난다. 이 공식이 박혀서 뭔가 쉬는 걸 늘 두려워했던 것 같고 앞으로의 방향성에 대해서 생각할 틈 없이 그냥 계속 찍어냈던 것 같아요. The times when I didn't post a lot of YouTube videos was because I was simply really busy. So YouTube was actually always in the back of my mind. I always had it on my list. It was just on the end of my list, but it was never off of my to-do list. I'm about to graduate soon, and it's such an important time of my life right now. So I just really want to focus on things that are in front of me. And I don't know, just like some things that I've realized is that I'm definitely not the same person as who I was when I first started my YouTube channel. 뭔가 내가 생각했던 것보다 많이 변했고, like I was 14. Like think about yourself when like 7 years ago. You were probably so different. And I changed a lot. 그래서 방향성에 대해서 좀 생각을 해봐야 될 것 같아요. 계속 약간 옛날에 추구했던 느낌이랄까? Because I got a lot of comments saying like, I miss your old vibes or I miss your old videos. So I've always had a thought of like, I have to act the way I used to, or I have to make videos in a way I used to. So I think that was the reason why I never took a break, to think about like new ways or like new strategy. Because I felt the need to follow the old traditions all the time. 근데 이제는 그거에서 벗어나는 게 맞다고 생각하고. Also, to tell you guys briefly on like why I haven't been so active is because it's basically because I was so busy doing other things. First of all, I'm in my last year of university. There's a lot of things going on in terms of school. And second of all, I'm also working. Like I have a part-time job. I mean, I only have it once or twice a week, but sometimes it's like project-based, so I need to dedicate a lot of my time. And then third of all, I do a lot of things on my church. And you guys will have no idea how much things I do. Like there's a lot of things I have to take care of, a lot of things to consider. And then fourth is kind of like my YouTube / social media. So I'm just doing a lot of things right now because I'm definitely using all of my energy into other things that I don't have much energy to spend for YouTube. Yeah, that's the reason why I decided to take a break. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys ever miss me, feel free to come over to Instagram or TikTok and maybe like binge watch my old videos. Hopefully I'll be back better than ever after recharging and really just focusing on what I have on my plate. I'll see you guys whenever I feel like it. So please take care, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!